Okay, this is me recording. This is my first video that I actually gonna record in YouTube. This is I'm checking now. This is a 1951 D penny. I'm gonna be checking out for imperfections and cracks and cracked dice and doublings on the pennies. In this channel, I'm going to be talking about pennies, learning from you guys, the experts out there. I do buy coins, I do trade coins, and I buy silver bars, gold, bullions, you name it. I buy it. One of the reasons is because I'm not trusting the currency right now. You know, we have to hold up to gold and silver, and one of the ways is by investing in taking your 401k and buying gold and silver with it. But I like having physical gold and physical silver. And every penny counts right now, and times are hard. I remember a few years ago, things were cheaper. $200, we could make a decent grocery like for a week or a few days. But now with $200, it just lasts like, oh my God, 3 days or something like that. And we had to downsize of what we buy and make sure that we buy stuff that fills us up and are nutritious. But now you can't even trust the the government when it comes to food or what is being put out there. I am not against any political party, but right now, which is I'm not going to talk about that in this channel right now today. But I was watching the Tucker Carlson video and what happened in January 6th, the so-called insurrection. And I was watching the people walking in the Capitol and how the law enforcement was actually opening door and escorting them around. And then how they started saying that what gets me upset is when they had said that that this was like the 9/11 when Pelosi and our Vice President Kamala Harris said that January 6th, the Kennedy assassination, the 9/11 that you will never forget. I'm telling you something. This January 6th was not like a 9/11. 9/11 was a total different thing. A lot of innocent people died that day, and we went to war for 20 years. And then 20 years, and then to come and leave our equipment behind, $82 billion worth of equipment. If I was the president, I would have just taken that equipment first, take everybody out that was helping us over there, then stop retrieving our equipment, and whatever we wasn't going to bring or use, make a big bonfire, explode it all, destroy it to a point that they cannot be recycled, and then pull our troops last right there and not have left anybody behind, and these soldiers, these Marines would not have died. This was bad planning. I'm not trying to accuse any administration or anything, but that's me. It's easier said than done because I'm not in any president's position. But you know that you would not, if it was you doing the retrieving of the soldiers yourself, you know that you would not left any equipment there that us, the taxpayer, pay $82 billion worth of equipment. And now we have a president going to meet with the president of Ukraine, and the Ukrainian president begging for more ammo. I'm not one of the persons that wants to go and have one of my kids fight this war. This is not any of our business. Do I feel sorry for Ukraine? Okay, I feel sorry for them. Do I feel sorry for Russia? Yeah, I feel sorry for Russia. I feel sorry for everybody that's involved in this war. But this thing was, let's stop the Russians from invading Ukraine, and the Russia wants to avoid Ukraine becoming part of NATO. There was an agreement that we wasn't going to extend NATO to their borders. We broke that agreement like we have broken every other agreement. And people say, oh, what about the Ukrainians? What about that? A lot of these Ukrainians don't want that war. If you look, the news doesn't report of how many Americans don't want this war. And we're giving $50 billion and then another few $1 billion more to support that war over there. And Zelensky keeps on begging us, England and everybody, for money and money, money. What about taking care of our vets over here? That's what we need. What about taking care of our vets over here in America that are going and dealing with all this stuff, homelessness, and lack of medical care. We are dealing with all this stuff over here, and nobody seems to care about them. That's the problem that we're having over here in America. And all these derailments. I mean, all that money that's going over there to support a war that we don't want to deal with can be used over here. What about the inflations in the everyday living? Come on, I'm here right now looking at pennies to try to see if I can make money, because every penny counts now in our daily life, looking to see if we find a mistake and find something. But over there, these people are throwing money in and out everywhere, but not even thinking about us over here. Our school, our education system, everything. We care more about indoctrinating our kids, which is a parent's job to do. I don't care. I think in school they should be teaching, and I know I'm going everywhere, but this is what's going to be coming on this channel. I think that we should be teaching kids math, reading, social studies, but in science, and some physical education, and how to balance a freaking book, because nowadays nobody knows how to balance a book. Prepare yourself for the future, for when you get out of here in the real world of work, and you're gonna start working. When you're gonna start going to work out there, how you could balance your book and what to invest your money. But now, no, they don't do that in high school. Now they're more worried about gender identification and what do you wish to call the pronouns, and boys playing in girls sports, and guys are bad, and I don't need men for this, all this stuff. I had a discussion with a girl one time, and she told me that she didn't need any man and that she could live by herself. And I told her, I respect that. mean, you're a strong, independent woman. I respect that when a woman is strong and independent. But then during that conversation, she was talking about in Afghanistan how now the girls over there can't go to school, and now they're going back to the oppressed time that they were, and then we just send militaries over there. And I say, sure, you're right. We should take a militia of women and send all these women to say that they don't want to depend on men and go over there and fight that. And I know that maybe by talking over here, I'm gonna get my first warning because the rules over here in YouTube are that you can't say certain words, like the trigger words, and those trigger words over here, I'm not familiar with them. I'm just saying it as it is. And people say you're gonna be demonetized. I'm not. I'm not here for money. I mean, if you want to pay me, okay. But I just want to let you know that this account will be suspended like 10,000 times. And I will appeal it all the time, and I'll take my time off. I've been in Facebook jail, TikTok jail, and all that stuff because I say things as I say it as I see it, and I call it as what it is. If it's fake, I call it fake. The name of this channel is No Fake News or Fines. And if I'm wrong, correct me. I mean, oh my God, I enjoy learning every day something. And as you can tell, my English is not flawless. You can see that I have a Spanish accent, and I need to learn more English. I understand that, but I could say it in Spanish too. I could talk in Spanish. Everything that I have said here in English. My vocabulary in English is not very good looking, but I will choose some words out. I am not like the guy in Liberal Hive Mind that he speaks very great, and I like his channel. And I've seen him how many times he has been kicked off the air. I've seen that, and how many times they have blocked his video. I've been following him for a few years, and this has been in my mind and getting a channel running. But like you see right here, let me see. See, I'm looking at coins right now as I'm talking to you guys. Right there, looking at coins. You know, so looking for mistakes and stuff as I'm talking to you guys. Well, I'll tell you this. I know this is not gonna be one of those educational channels as perfect as can be. I'm gonna put jokes in this channel. I'm going to make some stupid little comments on certain things that you'll see in real life. I am gonna mock people, not bully, because I don't believe in being bullied, and I'm not a cyber bully. I'm gonna make jokes. I'm gonna catch wreck on people here. I'm gonna post pranks. I'm gonna talk trash. And I know a lot of people are gonna talk trash to me back. It's okay. But I am a tattoo artist, and I have all sorts of people working in my studio. I have straight people, I have gay people, I have Spanish, black, white, gay, Muslim, and Christians, and non-believers. So I got it all. Got a total of 9 people working in my studio. And we all do over here, all our work over here is 100% custom. We don't do you pick it, we stick it. And but this is not about my shop either. This is about what grinds my gear and the everyday thing, and how sheltered I see this generation as everybody gets offended over anything. I went to a comedy show and I'm expecting, to start laughing and have a great time. But the comedian and the show was more worried about not offending people. I mean, I'm Hispanic. I know that my English is not great. He could say anything he want about my ethnicity. I'm not that sensitive that I'm gonna be crying over anything like this little boys and girls that we have growing up in this generation. Constantly crying. Oh, I was offended. Oh, that is an offensive language. Why do you gotta talk to me like that? Or why do you got? Nah, man, come on, bro. Grow up, man. You know, grow some cojones and stop that little baby stuff. When I was growing up, man, our punishment was you're not going out. Oh my God, that was like killing us. Now you told these kids you're not going out. Oh well, I don't care. I got my tablet. In my house, when I want to have some of the attention of the family, you know what I gotta do? I gotta turn the damn internet off. Then everybody's going out of the room. What happened? What happened? Why the internet off? Why is it plugged? Did you pay the bill? Well, nobody will go and say, "Oh, let's go throw the trash out," or let's do this. Nope. The internet is out. Here we go. Okay, you see this one right here? This is in a served die crash. I found this today. If you go to my TikTok, you'll see no fake news and finds here by Chino. I found it right there. I found this after opening few rows because not everything is a mistake or anything. Right there, this is 1944 P. That P is not there because it means it's Philadelphia. Philadelphia usually don't push the P, but then you'll see some that has a P in it. And in the coin, I usually put all my coins when after I separate them by year and mint mark. So that way, when I'm looking for errors, I know what I'm looking for because I have a cheat sheet right here, and where I have the dates and how much they're worth. Like some are worth $60,000, some are $15,000. This is a penny, you see, and some are worth from $30 to $800. Then you see some of them, the 2001 D is worth $114,000, and you'll see the mule one. Mule is like some other letters on the reverse or on the obverse from $4,500 if it's in Mint State 68. I mean, so you guys gotta make a list so that way you know what you're doing. But I do it and I separate all of them. This is the tedious part. Making a bucket and putting a whole bunch of them. I first put them like this by years, and then after that I separate them by decades. I put them here first by decades, and different ones by decades, and then I go by years. You see, by years. Yes, I'm using medication pills because I believe in recycling, so that's why I use the leftover medication. And then I have these little tubes and I put them in here. So I'm gonna be checking these soon, but I have all these that I have marked first that I'm gonna go. See, 1957 It doesn't have a D or S or a P, so that means it's a Philadelphia one. See, if you look right there, 1957. So I have put them all there. I sealed it. I sealed it there. I rolled that. I put them there. Then I will check it later on. Then after I go through them, I'll write it down in the black marker. And I put the star. That means it's checked already. And then proceed the 1944 penny. I'll put a magnet to it to see if it sticks like this. Is done. This one is done. I put a magnet to each one of them, and if it sticks to the magnet, bingo, because only 1943 was made out of steel. So if you find a 1943 penny that doesn't stick to a magnet and it weighs 3.1, you got an expensive coin. But if you find one 1944 that is made out of steel also, and it sticks to a magnet, you have a good one too. So I will check these at home, the 1944s that I have. This one already checked. This is done. You see it says done right there. That means I already checked every single one of them. They don't stick to a magnet, so they will be put on my case right there. So we'll put right here, and that's how we're gonna do this. But we have to, let me see, I gotta get better organized with this. Excuse me, this is actually my first video that I'm doing over here. And right there. So pretty soon you'll see everything will get better. I got all the cameras, I got all the lights and everything. I just gotta get my system right. So anyway, it was nice talking to you. You will call me Chino, and I will be talking a lot of trash here, and I know I'm gonna be getting a lot of people talking trash to me too. So that's part of the game. I don't get butt hurt that easy. I'm not a little sensitive baby. So take care. Pretty soon you'll see like stuff that I'll be posting here. I'm an artist. I draw, I paint, but I enjoy my coin searching. So this is my first video that I am actually posting on YouTube. Take care, and remember, we're going to be talking about everything in life. Nothing that has to do with fake news or fines. I will expose anything that I see is fake. Any fines that I see that are fake, I'm going to say that. I'm going to call it out, call it bull. I don't care. Any fake news won't be here. If you post a fake news like CNN does sometime and some Fox News does sometime, I'm going to expose them too, because I'm going to verify, I'm going to fact check everything that comes into this channel. It's going to be as clear as a gospel, and even that has to be double checked too. Okay, so take care. God bless you. Love you guys. Peace.